Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we are looking at Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Usagi Yojimbo, Wherewhen Issue 1. This is a 5-part mini-series from IDW in 2023. Now in part 1 here we start out with Usagi traveling with a band of samurai who are on their way to fight with Lord Noriyuki. When they camp for the night outside of a town, Usagi is approached by some villagers who say that a kappa has been eating the local civilians and they're imploring him for help. Well, they don't really have time to help, allegedly, because there's a war going on and they're marching out there. But Usagi gets permission to go out and check it out, but he has to be back by nightfall because they're leaving in the morning, and they have to ensure that the troops get there on time so they can stop the bad guy. Well, a couple of his friends volunteer to go with him, and they end up splitting up. Yukichi and Jotaro go downriver with their guide Hiro, and Tomi and Usagi go upriver. Well, kappas are turtle monsters, so when Usagi and Tomi find it, they quickly dispatch the creature. It is a fairly simple task. Unfortunately, there's a lot more going on because it turns out in the modern day, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are dealing with a guy called Wherewhen, who is from the future and wants to rule the future by altering the past. And he is annoyed with the Turtles and is kind of sick of their interference all the time. So he decides to use his time chamber to go back further in time, and they're going to pursue. Unfortunately, things get complicated real fast. We're left with a cliffhanger ending, and I have to say, this was so much fun to read. It would be a good all ages book, even if there is a little bit of dismemberment, but it was a solid read. It was a lot of fun. I really liked it. The Turtles act like the Turtles, Usagi acts just like Usagi, and Stan Sakai is amazing. So this was written, drawn, and lettered by Stan Sakai with colors by Hi-Fi, editorial assist by Nicholas Nino, edited by Scott Dunbar. I have cover A by Stan Sakai with colors by Emi Fujii, and the cover's fun. It's just a pin-up, but it does tell you who all the major players are. It's a wraparound cover too, so that was neat. But I really enjoyed this book. I thought the art, of course, was solid. Stan Sakai's an amazing artist, and the characters are interesting. You get plenty of little details about people sprinkled in through general conversation as they're doing stuff. He really understands sequential art, so the pacing is really well done. I had a blast reading this, and I in no way felt cheated for my $5, which is really rare to say. But Stan Sakai is one of those guys that almost always is very solid. So I'm absolutely going to recommend this. It's a 5-part miniseries, and it's worth every cent. Grab it while you can. The comic shop I went to and picked this up didn't have a lot of extra copies, so I think it was under-ordered, which is borderline criminal considering how much fun I had reading this. So if you get a chance to check it out, please do so, even if you have to special order it. I thought it was a blast. And if you like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or Usagi Yojimbo, I think you're really going to like this. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future reviews. If you'd like to help the channel out in other ways, links are in the description to various support methods. And as always, we hope to see you on the next one.